Tammy Saul here in Maryland, and boy do we have a treat for you today. Today we're going to explore the most talked about real estate quandary that's taken the current market by storm, the inventory crunch. Guys, we've all seen it. Multiple offers on homes, buyers flooding the market, homes flying off the market at record speed, and price escalations unlike anything in history. What can you, as a buyer or seller, do differently to position yourself best in response to it? To answer those questions, I bring you to meet two industry experts, the county's single-family market specialist and Baltimore City's own multifamily and apartment expert for over 40 years. Let's go meet that first one now. Joining me today is Nancy Holzman of the Holzman Group of Coldwell Banker Realty, consistently ranks as one of the top teams in the Mid-Atlantic. Nancy, thank you for joining us. So, you've been doing real estate for over 35 years. You're an associate broker. You have seen it all. Yes. But the last 12 months are new for you. So tell us about this shift that's been taking place in the real estate industry.
Great. Well, it's an exciting real estate market, and the shift that's happening now is it's all about supply and demand. And with this low amount of housing, right now we are seeing really bidding wars, all kinds of concessions to the seller, and the buyer needing to be super prepared when they make an offer.
So Nancy, just last month, you had a listing currently under contract that underwent the fiercest bidding war that I have ever seen. 47 offers. Tell us about that.
We came on the market and we let it stay on the market for 3 days. Over 170 showings in those 3 days, and it produced 47 very aggressive offers for our seller.
What can buyers do to compete in a 47 offer situation?
Yes, because of this, you must be the most prepared buyer as possible. You want to make sure that you have done your homework as a buyer first, have gotten pre-qualified, know exactly what that home's going to cost you, and how high you can make an aggressive offer.
Any last words of advice to anyone buying or selling a home?
You want to work with an experienced loan officer, and you want to work with an experienced agent, because that is going to make or break your offer being accepted.
Nancy, thank you for being here today. Amazing information as always. Now, folks, we're going to take you to Baltimore City to understand how this inventory crunch has impacted the multifamily arena. Let's go there now. Here with me today is Ben Frederick III of Ben Frederick Realty. Now, Ben here has been specializing in multifamily and apartment sales for over 40 years, and he's here to discuss with us how the inventory crunch has impacted the multifamily home arena. Ben, what is house hacking? That's the word of the day.
This building has 3 apartments. Stephanie lives here in this lovely apartment, and she rents out the other 2 apartments. The income from that covers her mortgage. So here's an example of how the numbers work. If we take a property that's priced at $470,000, you can get an FHA mortgage with only 3.5% down. So you only need $16,000 in cash to get into a property like this. Next thing we do is we get a mortgage. So principal and interest payment on a mortgage for $470,000 is $1,792 per month. You have to budget for property taxes and insurance as part of your monthly payment. And then you also have to get FHA homeowners and FHA insurance on an FHA mortgage, $321 a month. Your total payment is going to be about $2,800. Next, we calculate the rental income. So in Stephanie's situation here, apartment number 2 rents for $1,250. Apartment number 3 rents for $1,400, and she gets $150 for one of the garages out back. So she's bringing in $2,540 per month in rental income from the other tenants. And to wrap it up, her mortgage payment is $2,828, so she writes a check for $2,828 to the bank. She collects $2,540 from the other tenants. So her cost of living in this beautiful apartment is only $288 a month. Works out pretty good.
Ben Frederick III with Ben Frederick Realty, coming to you from Baltimore, Maryland. Back to you in the studio.